Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Hello, Diane. Hello, Love Shine. Hello, High Priestess, if she's around. Hello, beautiful Elaine. Hello, Lilith. Hello, Watson. How is everybody doing? Just give me one moment. I'm going to go and check out who's who and who's everybody going. And where are we going? How was your day, my beautiful loves? Thank you for meeting us at 9 p.m. tonight. It seems to be a pretty good time. And we were all pretty much a little bit busy. And so, yeah, it was better like this. I got to do everything that I needed into the right amount of time. So, as for the list that we have at this moment, I do have our beautiful High Priestess who is first. I'm going to follow that on through with our beautiful Love Shine. Then I'm going to go and see Elaine, followed out by Mimi. So that is the list that we have at this moment, starting off with High Priestess. A general for the following 2 weeks. Let's go and see. My beautiful Love Shine, if you do want to post out your questions into the meanwhile, please do so. Okay. And here we go. So we're going to start this off with our beautiful High Priestess. Let me go see if you are here. Thank you, Elaine. I just got your email. And do we have our beautiful High Priestess? Did I get your email? I did. I got the one saying that it was weird. And then I got the other one. Yeah, you were saying that Google was being Googlicious. Or Gmail was being, I don't know. I was playing games again, but I did get it. I got it at 8:17. So I got it fairly late, but I've got it. Here we go. I'm glad, my beautiful Love Shine, that you got to see your sweetie pie today. Now, just give me one little moment. We're going to start this off with our beautiful High Priestess. Hello, Elaine. How are you doing today? You're on 3 dates like me? Oh, you've got 3 dates going on, sweetie pie? Oh, la, 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 la. I think I might end up flushing one. Yeah, I'm not sure about the electrician. I'm not going to get into the details, but I'm not sure about the electrician. I'm going to keep Bruno around. I'm going to keep Alex around, but he's got to smarten up his little bonbon. And there might be somebody new popping on through. But the electrician, no, I don't know. He's not up to par. No, I'm definitely not telling you because it is not YouTube friendly. But yeah. It doesn't have enough ferocity. There you go. Not enough fire into that man's soul, quite frankly. Yeah, I need somebody who knows, how to do things. Okay, no, I need somebody who knows how to take action. How's that? That being said, in life in general, I'm not specifically speaking about one thing because we are YouTube friendly. So let's continue. Absolutely. Alrighty, so High Priestess, here we go. Love Shine, thank you for posting. Oh yeah. I'm gonna delete that. I'm going to delete you, Watson. Yeah, not because I don't necessarily agree, but because it's suspicious. We don't want suspicious activity. All right, High Priestess, my beautiful love, what is happening for you into the following 2 weeks? Here we go. La 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 la. Love Shine is next, followed up by Elaine and Mimi. Yeah, I don't know about you, my beautiful Elaine. We've got some weird temps today. Not too cold, but kind of expecting like a few centimeters of snow. And tomorrow we're getting +6 degrees, guys. That means for me, Snow melting. That means people are outside, even though there's huge snow banks and it is kind of cold. People are outside in t-shirts and Bermudas. I kid you not. That's what 6 degrees represents to us crazy Canadians. So, here we go, High Priestess. I know. Oh, they know your complaints, don't they? Yeah, I know. I think they know many people's complaints. Yeah, that means tomorrow I'm going to go and shovel my snowbank into my driveway so it melts away, but it's going to come right on back a few minutes later. All right, because then it's supposed to be like cold, I think, again. I don't know. Oh, jeez. Spring is on its way. Spring is on its way. It is. Sean, your birthday is on its way, sweetie. So, what do I have for you? Career and stability. I'm going to say to start off with that, I feel like your job seems to be a positive step. I feel like things are going into a good way. I feel like it's giving you a certain financial stability. But I also feel like it's giving you a different sense of purpose. So I feel like you're happier into this place anyways than you have been in many other jobs, I'm going to say, into the past. But I feel like they treat you well also. So I feel like this job actually has a potential to bring and to open up new doors for you, new growth for you. So continue to be focused and continue to give everything that you've got. Continue to show your dedication to the following weeks. And better opportunities are going to be popping on up for you. So I feel like this company could actually come on through and support different of your goals later on. As for the living situation, I do see some tension, my love. I do see some tension that seems to remain unresolved. So I feel like the tension at home with your mom altogether is coming from both of you guys being a little bit into the following weeks in different emotional, if you want, spaces. You're into your space, into your bubble with everything that is affiliated to it, if you will. So you're into your bubble and you have all those little branchies that are onto the side and everything is, that's you, and your mom's on the other side, but they don't necessarily, they kind of collide. So you're craving independence. She's holding on to the familiar dynamics, and it's kind of difficult for you to find your right place. To feel a place, I don't mean the right place. I know you're looking for a right place, but I mean it's difficult for you into the current place that you're living to find the place that is yours while keeping your independence, while keeping your boundaries at the same time, and keeping your peace of mind. So I'm going to say, you know what, if you have any opportunity to kind of exclude yourself a little bit, to go on out to do something or arrive home at different kind of hours, or maybe, I don't know, your mom's asleep or something, although I think she works at night. Just stay clear as much as you possibly can. Something new is going to come on through, but I still see some challenges. I still feel like some battles are going to be onto its way. Now, into the following weeks, I need you to work onto your stress. I need you to keep away anything that's going to be a little bit draining your energy. Make sure that you continue to set those small boundaries to really protect your peace. Your peace is very important at this moment. I've repeated it a few times because I'm seeing in career instability, I'm seeing into living situations, I'm seeing into your emotional well-being. Like, I just keep seeing it. So I'm going to say, be careful for that. Make sure that your boundaries are there. Focus on you. Even if it's a tiny little step, you're going to go into a more stable and a more independent life like the one that you would like to. Basically, the guidance I'm going to tell you is trust your intuition. Explore new housing opportunities. If something feels off, don't do it, because it probably is. And you do have a little bit like your name, High Priestess, you do have a very good sense of intuition. So please do follow it, all right? But if a place, even modest, gives you a little bit of that sense of calm and potential, then that's where you should definitely lean on in. All right. So the universe is gently kind of pushing you towards that fresh start, both physically, but also emotionally. So that is what I'm seeing for you, sweetie. A little bit of turbulence at home, work going good, work getting better and better as time goes on by. You need to focus onto you, yourself, and what is good for you. That's what I'm seeing. So don't let anybody drain your energy. Lilith is coming in late. Oh yeah, Lilith is not here yet. Okay, yeah, Lilith is draining. Sweet Lord. Lilith is driving. Draining is a mix of driving and raining. Yeah, she's on her way home, but it's raining cats and dogs, and so yeah, she said she was going to be a few minutes late, but she'll be here soon. Yeah. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, sweetie. She is doing good. She shall be here momentarily. Momentarily. We just want her to take her sweet time. That's it. That's all. Alrighty. So, Love Shine. Here we go for you. Oh, sweet Lord. I even put a timestamp and she's not even here. Now, why would I do that? Okay, well, it was at 4 minutes. And Love Shine is going to be, let's say, at 11 minutes. And then Elaine is going to be on up next. So you did get to see him today. We're going to go over here. And voila. Okay. And voila. Okie dokie. Hello, Sean. How are you doing, sweetie? Yeah, you like my twist, eh, Elaine? I do it all the time. It makes no sense. I do things all the time. That makes no sense whatsoever, but hey. Hi, Julie. How are you doing, my beautiful love? Welcome on into the live. Absolutely. Your reading today was beautiful, right? I know it was. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was just fitting in to the right energy at the right moment, and it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous. I especially loved the answer of question number 1, which I know that you'll know, but yeah. Here we go, and let me go and see what I've got. You've rocked his world last few times you were together. You should get credit. Well, don't you always rock his world? Is there any moment in time that you do not rock his world? Seriously. He needs to give you credit, like, more. Like, he needs, I want to know, when does he rock your world? That's what I want to know. Does he rock it? And if he doesn't, he owes you an awful lot of credit. Honestly, he needs to go to learning. Yes. He needs to go to teaching lessons, and you're the teacher. I'm going to get into your reading. I'm going to stay away from that, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, so the day with you, sun up until sleep. Here we go. Alrighty. So up next is Elaine, Mimi, and then we will be with MZ. Or if MZ sends her questions before I'm done with Elaine, then you'll be boosted on up one time. You'll be before Mimi, because Mimi's across the world and she's not here. So, she doesn't mind if she waits a little bit longer. Here we go. MZ, sun up until sleep. Sun up until sleep. What do we got? Queen of Swords. Yes, why not? Why not? For our beautiful Queen of Swords, getting our sun, clarity, 2 of Wands, future. Ooh, Tower. All right. I'm going to go and get some clarity upon why I see the Tower. What's up with the Tower? Please give me the Tower moment information. All right, to begin with, I'm going to say that he seems to have enjoyed the time that you spent with him, but like you said, you know, you were making fireworks. He found comfort, he found lightness into your presence altogether. Honestly, I'm going to say that you were a beautiful break from stress into his routine of his life. You were routine. Okay, that's what happened. I get it. It's really not it's not in accordance with you. All right, I'm going to explain the Tower in a moment. So, as for today, for you were like that beautiful break into a little bit, you know, okay, it's a bad comparison, but, you know, Kit Kat commercials, you need to take a break in your day, everything is stressful, there you go. You were the beautiful break into his day. You were that beautiful indulgence. You were the love. You were the comfort. You were the one who made him feel like he was on the 7th cloud. So good for you, my beautiful love. I'm going to say that there was beautiful, strong, and very genuine. I want you to know that his feelings that he has towards you, they are true. All right? So very genuine, deep affection. And I feel as though he's trying to keep things fairly balanced into his mind. So he's pretty much thinking about you all day long. But you're that beautiful, I'm going to say, You're that beautiful moment into his day that makes his day worth it altogether. As for what's happening with the Tower moment, it's not in relation to you, but it is actually in relation to when he did get back home, because it's up until sleep, but it's not with you. He did have like an argument when he got back home with wifey. It has to do with some type of organization, something having to do with dinner and organization. But I think it's like the organization of dinner. It's not two separate things. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Why 3 days? Why 3 days? Who said 3 days? You said you were going on 3 days. You're wondering about me. Why 3? Why 3? You mean why 3 men, Elaine? Because Alex is my favorite, but Alex is like 3 hours away and he procrastinates all the time. And, you know, he says he comes, but he doesn't come. But we talk every single day, and it's complicated. We have a very deep relationship that's very twisted and weird, but it is what it is. Really like the guy. Bruno, he lives like 30 minutes away from my house. We talk every single day. We see each other every week or every 2 weeks, but we talk about everything. He's more, you know, he's more like friend, family, cool. Like, he's lovely. He's just absolutely adorable. And he's good on every occasion also, just like that. And the electrician, well, okay, basically, I'm looking for the right one, but I haven't found the right one. So I'm kind of having fun along the way trying to fit the right one in. But I don't know if I got the right one yet. No. No, because Alex never comes down. And Bruno, yeah, that's it. So there you go. I'll let you guys know when I find the right one. But that's why. There could be 3, there could be 4. There, you know, I'll let you guys know when I find the right one. Hopefully I already found him, but I don't think so. I don't think so. All right, let's continue. Exactly, Love Shine. Exactly, sweetie. That's exactly what it is. Kind of feel like Goldilocks with the porridge. This bad's not good enough. That one is okay. That one is... All right, there you go. So that's my story, Elaine. I'm going to go back to Love Shine now. We're going into first one. Can I check your general reading on how you are doing right now? Yes, I can, my love. Yes, I can. Let me just write it over here. So there you go. Sometimes you have to try on a few. Sometimes you have to try on I want to say a few pair of socks. Sometimes you have to try on a few pair of sweaters before finding the right fit. And that's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Right, Love Shine? We want what we want. And sometimes what we have into our life is not enough, so we have to go elsewhere to get it. So there you go. Hey, if everybody knows about it, or, you know, if God knows. Anyways, point being, that's my situation. So here we go. 2 socks? Yes. Yeah, so two. We're talking about 3 socks now. They don't fit. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, sweetie pie. I went from socks to sweaters. I thought it was more appropriate. Yeah. Let's continue on over here. M's day with his wife, sun up until sleep. Yes. It's complicated. Look at that. Negative, negative, negative. 3 of swords. I love to see the 3 of swords into her reading because I'm like, hallelujah. Okay. She's a perfectionist. I don't know if you know that about her, but she's a perfectionist. She likes everything to be completely perfect the way that she wants it. Oh, she's a perfectionist, a controlling perfectionist. How's that? She like a lot of perfectionists, they like things done their way. And that's what she does, and that's what really gets onto his nerves. So I'm going to say today, full of obligation, full of non-connection, full of going through all the different kind of motions like they always do. Life is what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. It is what it is. The spark, I'm going to say, has dimmed. It is not there. His mind often, when he is with her, kind of wanders. It kind of goes elsewhere. It often wanders towards you. And he feels like his relationship with the wife is something that is very stagnant. And I'm going to say something that is very also a relationship that is very tense in itself. Which, again, I can't help it. I like you and I don't like her. So I'm going to say good for you. His thoughts and feelings during and after seeing you. It's the way it goes. You pick the one you prefer, right? I'm voting for you. Oh, I am. So his thoughts and feelings during and after seeing Amy. Tomorrow, by the way, we should truly be here at 8 p.m. like our usual time. So, yeah. Although I kind of like the 9. We should be here at 8. What do we got? We got beautiful moment. We have releasing of barriers in all different kind of ways. We've got you. Oh my God, in so many ways. Sweet love. Okay. During the time that he actually spent with you, there was a lot of excitement. There was more excitement than anything else, but I'm going to say there was excitement, and there was also a lot of beautiful comfort. I feel like he was completely aware. He was completely 100% there with you. And I feel like afterwards, though, I feel like there was that lingering, that longing, that mental tug of war of what his heart wants versus what his responsibility wants. Well, not what his responsibility wants. What I'm trying to say is between the tug of the heart and what his heart wants and what life is kind of throwing at him with all the responsibilities. So there was like somewhat of a great contrast into the midst of all of that. But truly wanting to be closer to you, truly longing to be with you, and having the most, honestly, the greatest time ever. We're going to go and see what he wants to say to you with tarot, my love. Before we go and see, I'm just going to go over here, make sure I got all the questions. You send... Oh, Julie, I'll send you a message, my love. I'll be with you in about 5 minutes. I'll send you a message, okay? You're fishing for his love. Oh, you're doing good, my love. You're doing good. You say she's the messy one, but she wants him to get it done. That's it. She's controlling. She's a perfectionist and she's controlling. It doesn't necessarily mean that she's a perfectionist saying that she's the one who has to do it, but she wants things to be done into her way. Absolutely. And you're fishing for his love. You don't have to fish for his love. You already have his love, sweetie pie. You already have his love, and you have so much. You have his love. You have his soul. You have everything. It kind of goes along with it. All right. So, much abundance coming on through with our beautiful queen over here on beautiful success. I shall say the message that he has for you is one of a beautiful connection, one where he feels, and he wants you to know that he feels that he has known you forever, that the connection that you have is so familiar. It is so comforting in so many different kind of ways. He is always longing for that affection, for that beautiful comfort, and he's always thinking back about those beautiful, tender moments that you guys spent together. I feel as though what he wants to say also is about emotional fulfillment onto the horizon. He wants you to know that he is connected to you into a way like he has never been connected to nobody else. That this for him is a promise of harmony, a promise of happiness, and really just he wants you to know that he is feeling, and he wants you to feel the same way, of feeling truly loved and completely understood. So you need to know altogether that love is unfolding into the way that is encouraging you at this moment in time and him to follow your heart by staying true to yourself at all times. And that's what he wants you to know. I know he does, my beautiful. I know. Elaine, sweetie, here we go. Is Lilith with us? Not yet. Not yet. All right, I got it. Here we go. I know, right? He's a sweetie pie. I know he is. All right, let's go see our beautiful Elaine, and then we're going to go and see Z. So, hold on. I don't know what. Oh, you wanted a general also, so let me just go like this. Well, you asked for a general, but you already have a general from here till June, so I'm going to answer that one, okay? Because I see that you already have a general that is there starting from now all the way until June. So we're going to start on off over here with your number one question, how is the event going to go? Then we're going to do the general. Then I'm going to go and see how can you approach someone during the event altogether. All right, perfect. Here we go. I gotcha. Oh, just a little you around. Oh, you're a sweetie pie. All right. Hoping that our beautiful Lilith is a-okay and all good. She should be arriving soon. Let me just go and validate and get these questions. Elaine, I'm coming your way. Just one tiny moment. Hold on. Hey, we got Angie. Nice to see you, Angie. I don't know where you're at, but nice to see you, my love. All right, so we've got Angie along the way also. And I am going to open on up over here MZ, who's going to be on up next. So here we go. How's the event going to go at the, I'm not going to mention the name of the studio, but you know the name of the studio, right? So question number one, here we go. You seem to be a little bit into a better mood today, so I'm going to say good for you. You know that we do have a beautiful new moon that is onto its way. It's arriving onto the 27th, so that could probably help you to bring in new energy. All right, Ace of Wands popping on through along with our Queen of Swords. Also getting over here, King. All right, I feel like the energy actually surrounding the event feels like it's very vibrant. It feels like it's very promising. I'm actually going to say expect a really good time. I feel like it's going to be warm. I feel like it's going to be a creative atmosphere. I feel like people are going to be open to conversation, open to connection. I feel like you're going to make a positive impression at the very same time. So I need you to focus, though. I need you to focus on to showcasing your passion and your curiosity while you are there. And I also need you to stay very confident, okay? There's nothing like confidence to go and drag in people, sweetie. Yeah, and if you do that, your energy will naturally kind of draw the right people towards you. And that could actually end up opening on doors. I don't see doors being open at this moment, but that is my, or it is anyway, Spirit's advice for you, is to follow on through. It's going to be it's going to be a positive environment altogether. Be open to any type of conversation, connection. Remember that you're doing this for you. Remember the core of your passion, of your wants, of your desires, what you want to express. Speak from the bottom of your heart and everything will change. It's like a chef. Somebody could say, oh, here you go. Meat lasagna. Oh, okay. But then if you say, oh my God, here you go. I'm presenting you with, I don't know, this lasagna with bolognese sauce on a beautiful ricotta on mascarpone cheese that is mixed on in with fresh basil, and you start talking about the whole thing. There's different ways of presenting it that will just make people kind of fall to your feet. That's what I'm saying. That's what you got to work on too. I'm sorry, Watson, if I've made you want to eat lasagna now. I like Garfield. Hello, ma belle. Comment ça va? J'ai vu que tu étais là. Tu seras dans, je dirais à peu près 15 minutes, ce sera à ton tour. Est-ce que tu vas attendre un tout petit peu? It is lovely to see you, my beautiful. Ah, there's our beautiful Lilith. Nice to see you, love. Be yourself. Be yourself. But be yourself. Listen to yourself is more than be yourself, right? Merci beaucoup, ma belle Angie. I want you to be yourself and I want you to enjoy the event. That's what I want you to do. And if you're able to do that, then it will be perfect. You like anything Italian, right? A general from now till June. We're going to go and peek at that one. A general from now until June. I want you to be careful for people who could be a little bit tricky. Okay, people who could, maybe friends or family, people who are around you who could have ulterior motives. I just want you to be careful for people who are sneaking around, trying to get information or pass on through in different kind of ways. Just be a little bit careful for that. All right. Other than that, I feel like from now till June, you are going to have some periods where, yes, you're going to have some more growth. You're going to have more development in other moments, but you're also going to gain a lot of clarity. I feel like you're going to be finding yourself balancing between your creative pursuits and your practical decisions all together, especially around work and with living arrangements. So I need you to keep trusting into your instincts because they're going to lead you to the right opportunities that are going to align with your goals. You can definitely expect a lot of moments of self-discovery that is going to be happening along with renewed, I'm going to say, motivation. You're looking for a lot of things. They're not necessarily completely there or coming into fruition at this moment in time. I know you're looking to, kind of exude, kind of get out of the place that you're into. So find your own place, get your own independence. But those are all little things that are going to come a little bit like a puzzle, and you're going to be putting all those beautiful pieces together soon. So I just really need you to follow on through with that, and you will see that slowly everything will make sense and everything will start to basically, I'm going to say, put itself into its right place. You're looking more and more towards the future. I do see different opportunities, but I don't necessarily see an engagement towards the opportunities. So I don't necessarily see a hiring, but I do see different opportunities that will be open for you to kind of go and grab and do something about. Like I said, I do want you to be careful for the people who can be a little bit sneaky around you, but other than that, emotionally, you're doing pretty good. Work-wise, you're moving on forward. You're moving, you're trying to become even stronger. So I'm going to say good for you. Now, how can you approach somebody during the event? I'm going to say start with a compliment about their work, sweetie, the exhibition, or even the vibe of the event altogether. People love to talk what they are passionate about. So you can maybe start with, hi, I'm really enjoying the exhibition, your work or your presentation really stood out to me. How did you come up with that idea? People love to talk about themselves. So if you're like, oh my God, I just love what you did. How did you do this? Explain this to me. They'll do it. Or, this event has such great energy. Are you involved with this studio? Or you're just kind of here to enjoy it like me. These are all different kind of things that you can look at and that you can open on up to try and start a conversation with somebody. So definitely you want to go into that kind of a way. That's going to open up different opportunities for you, more conversations at the very same time. You can start talking about the event itself. This exhibition is inspiring. Have you been to these events before? Or what's your favorite, piece or moment that you have found here so far? If you're looking for a professional yet a little bit like a casual approach, then you can go with a different kind of a way. You can go with someone's role or background. Like, hey, I've heard really great things about this studio. Are you connected with them? Are you enjoying the show? What are you, be curious onto this. Ask, these are very interesting people. What drew you here today? Talk about the vibe, talk about the creativity. You all have the same creativity and different type of levels. You all share the same passion. That's why you're there. So that's exactly what you got to do. And when you're done kind of chit-chatting, don't just kind of let it go like that. Say, you know what? It's been great chit-chatting with you. It's been great chatting. I'd love to connect and hear more about what you're working on. Ask, do you have this platform or that platform, that we can reach on out and talk about? Maybe LinkedIn or Instagram or whatever. Those are all different kind of ways that you're going to be able to open on up with it. And that's going to show that you're open, that you're participating, that you're involved, and it's going to help you to connect with different people who are into the exact same place that you're into. Yes. Let me just go and find our beautiful friend over here. Just one second. All right, so I'm gonna go and see into the meanwhile. I'm gonna go and see our beautiful MZ, and when I get your last question, so your fourth question into my mail, then I shall answer you, my sweet love. So for the moment, I'm gonna go and see MZ. Elaine, if I have your question right after, perfect. And then I'm gonna go and see Angie. Oh my God, 3 hours. That's a long time. It's always so long over there. It's always so long. Especially if you go for a cleaning and then they have to do like the x-rays and the whole thing. Oh my God. I have never had my dentist give me a $100 gift card back. Good for you. Definitely. Oh my geez. I've never heard of such a thing. Okay, hold on. Let's do this, and let's go here. So I'll be back with your fourth question, Elaine, then I'm going to go and see Angie, okay? So Angie, you'll be up in about 10 minutes, my love. Okay, hold on. Just 1 second. All right, I've got you. Does he know that you're still? Yes. Okay, just 1 moment. Let's do this. Just 1 second, my beautiful Julie. Perfect. All right. And here you go. I know. I've never heard of such a thing, Julie. Never. Whenever I go to the dentist, it always ends up costing me way too much money. It doesn't matter what I'm there for. Oh, there you go, sweetie. Absolutely, my beautiful. Here you go. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. So I actually only have 2 timestamps. I have HP, who's at 4 minutes. And I have, and I'm sorry for the caps, did not do on purpose. And I have Love Shine at 11 minutes. That's all I've got, my beautiful Lilith, sweetie. All right, so, sweet love, here we go. Number 1, has he reached a conclusion about your interest? Has he reached a conclusion about the Magician, the 10 of Discs, which is nice. I kind of feel as though Emma has been kind of testing the waters. I feel like he's trying to see if that spark, if you still want the same spark that he's actually feeling at this moment. Now, he knows that he feels a spark. He's wondering if you're feeling it into the exact same way and what's going to be happening from it. Now, from his perspective altogether, your energy and your openness kind of gave him a little bit of that confirmation that he was looking for. So he's feeling more reassured that yes, you are still interested, both emotionally and physically. Though I still kind of feel like he's moving a little bit carefully, not to, kind of to avoid assuming too much. So he's really just kind of taking his time altogether. But yes, he does believe that you do have the exact same interest as he does. But I feel like he thinks that you are respecting his boundaries and what he's wanting. So you're kind of just a little bit kind of going with the flow, which is perfect at this moment, because if you ended up doing anything other, then he would have probably ended up being kind of, oh, well, you know how he is. Yeah, he would end up being like that. Now, how does he feel about the messages today? Yes. Okay, hold on. For today's messages regarding your new office, you also relate a little bit about the video game that you played. How does he think and feel about your messages? Okay. From what I can see over here, your mention of the new office along with the actual video game that you both played kind of sparked a little bit of that sense of two different things. I'm going to say comfort, but I'm also going to say some nostalgia. Kind of missing it, kind of wanting that. So it made him feel connected to you into a very light-hearted kind of a way. And he's appreciating the very casual yet the very meaningful kind of a way that you tied, if you will, the new environment to kind of share somewhat of a memory with it. It shows that you're thinking about him without being like too forward, without going through his boundaries. So I'm actually going to have to say that he feels completely, I'm going to say, respected and loved, and he absolutely loves the way that you kind of brought everything on forth. It makes him feel like he's not being pressured to do anything, that he can go with the flow, with what he is feeling, the way that he is feeling, knowing that you are there, that you do love him, that you are thinking about these beautiful things as much as he has, and that you haven't forgotten these very, beautiful moments and time spent together. And that he is actually really quite cherishing. So I'm going to say enjoying. How does he feel about the view of his house from your office? Oh my dear God, honestly. It's a good thing that you're not independent worker that went and rented this office place that was overseeing his place. And you sent him pictures. Could you imagine? That would kind of be funny. It would kind of be spooky yet funny. But it's kind of funny how everything is aligning itself and you have no power over it. You're not the one who chose the location. You're not the one who chose where your office is going to be or anything of the such. So I'm going to say it's beautiful timing at its best. So how does he actually feel about the view of his house from your office altogether? Angie, you're going to be on up next, unless Elaine posted her question into the chat. I'm going to go and see. I actually feel like he did notice the connection and found it quite interesting, even a little bit symbolic. It's like a reminder that no matter where life takes both of you guys, there's always going to be a little bit of that link between you. It's there. It's absolutely undeniable. There's nothing you can do with it. It is there. It is shown to him through synchronicities every single day. So he might wonder if you noticed it too, and if you're feeling into the exact same way, that there's that link that keeps bonding you guys together over and over and over again. But I kind of feel like he wants to make that link more connected and more understood into the future. So definitely something he's going to be talking about at another point in time. Oh, I'm going to go see Elaine. I think Googly is Googling because I didn't see it. I'm going to go and see. Oh my dear God, no, the jealousy was not influencing your relationship in any kind of a way. Honestly, from what I could see earlier is that he had some jealousy towards the fact that you had that beautiful stability and everything that kind of goes along with it, especially because he's into a place where he's a little bit soul searching. He's looking for different type of opportunities. So for him, he's feeling like a little bit lost within that. And the fact that you seem to have everything, the fact that you seem to have everything that is gathered together, everything is making sense and your life is going quite well, that is really, really important for him, that you are happy and that things are going into the right way for you. But at the very same time for him, there's a little bit of that sense of nostalgia because Well, okay, what if I'm not good enough? Why don't I have that? Or how can I go and get that, right? But it doesn't have anything to do onto the actual relationship that both of you guys share. This is really just his own inner feeling coming from him. No, he's not feeling not good enough from it in any kind of a way. Absolutely not. Absolutely not, sweetie. You can be his sugar mama? You can. Oh, you can if you want to. Oh, Sean, there's a lot of Hyundai Ionics. I don't know why I want to say iconic. It makes more sense than an Ionic, doesn't it? I don't know. I think they should have called it a Hyundai Iconic. Oh, it's true. My parents have that. They have one of those thingies. They do. They have what? Yeah. They have like a Jeep that my mom uses, but they hardly use it because it costs way too much in gas, and my dad's too cheap. And and so they bought the Hyundai, and they always use the Hyundai. And they wanted the electric one, but it took way too long, so they took the other one. And it goes well. Honestly, it's got like, Sean, you're talking about like good boot space and stuff. It does. It's got like, you can fit a lot of stuff in that little car. It's really good on gas too. Oh, hey, I don't have a problem with it. It's not my car, but I have no problem with it. It seems to be going quite well for them. Yeah, that's it. That's it. No, absolutely not, sweetie. No, 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 Sean, you wrote it well. It isn't. It is not an iconic. Hyundai Iconic does not exist. That's my reformulation of the name of the car. Julie, let me know if there's anything else, my sweetie pie. You know where to find me, and enjoy these beautiful vibes of this moon. Elaine. Let's do this. Let's do that. Angie, you're going to be up in just a moment, my love. And then we're going to go and see Mimi. Okay, so let's go like this. So how does the approach go with someone from, or you specifically want to speak to the person, the CEO? All right. So how will the approach with somebody from, especially if you go with a CEO? I'm going to say beware, be careful of your boundaries. Be careful that you are completely open to the energies that are there. All right? I feel like reaching out to the CEO is likely going to go well if you present yourself confidently with a clear purpose for the meeting itself. Now, since it is a potential opportunity, you should approach it while being, yes, professional, but yes, warm at the same time. You'll want to express your interest into the studio and mention any specific projects or ideas that maybe have caught your attention. That is going to be important. Then you can ask on up for a meetup. It's essential that you show how you can add value to their team, because otherwise they're just going to disregard altogether. Now, if the conversation goes quite well with the CEO, then, and you kind of feel like you sparked their attention with your enthusiasm, with your ideas. You need to have ideas. You need to have enthusiasm. You need to tell them, hey, I can do this for you. You need to meet up with me. Let's talk, right? Then they're going to appreciate your drive. Then they're going to increase your chances of moving on forward. And then you might actually get assigned to like a meetup or a scheduled interaction altogether. As for getting hired altogether, I myself don't personally see it because I kind of feel like you're going to be a little bit stressed. So I'm going to say I feel like you will most likely talk to the CEO. I feel like you'll most likely open on up. I feel like all that's going to be there. But I feel like your point is not quite getting across into the way that you would like it to. And I feel like there's a little bit of setback from that. So I don't necessarily see you going through an interview session or meeting on up. But I'm going to say, please do defy me and make it happen. Go, present yourself in a beautiful and strong way and make it happen, my love. It's the best way for you. And it's your only way in is you have to remember, think about it already. When you're there, try to find ideas that, boom, spark your interest. This is what you need. You need, be confident, my love. Be confident. It's your only way through. There's a lot of people there. They all want to find their way. And only the strongest ones are the ones who have, not the strongest ones, it's not true. Because you can have people who are very, very confident about themselves, but they don't necessarily have the talents or the creative spark or anything of the such that perhaps you have. But they present themselves very well. But into the long run, if they're able to put the right work into, they're okay. That being said, you have to be able to do both of them. But first, you have to catch their attention. So that is going to be your job. And into your final question, what does that person want from you? Allô? Comment ça va? Hey, c'est bébé! Comment ça va, Minou? T'es fait là, bé? Ouais. C'est quoi ça?
Trouver un yeux sur YouTube.
Oh, c'est vraiment
La
bon.
liste est de plus avancée.
Ouais, on peut se parler tantôt, c'est bon? Tu peux aller entre les doudous chouchou. Vous allez pas dehors, finalement? Non? Alrighty. Let's go and see over here. What does R want from you? Hey, Dawn! Nice to see you, sweetie. Sending hearts out to you, love. Yeah, we missed you, Dawn. Nice to see you, sweetie. Huh? No, you're such a clown. All right, so what does R want from you? I kind of feel like R is looking for a different type of clarity onto the feelings, hoping, kind of wondering what's going to actually be coming out of this connection in some kind of a way. What I'm actually going to say is try to consider the recent interactions that you have actually had, how this person has communicated with you, if there's any specific patterns or behaviors or anything of the such. I'm actually going to say I feel as though this is something that is kind of casual, but I feel like they could be interested into something more. But I feel like their vibes are not 100% there. I feel like they're not 100% sure. It's almost like they got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and they don't really know where your feet are. They kind of feel like both of them are out, so they don't really know how to move on forward with anything. So I'm going to say I feel like it's more of a friendship. I feel like it's more maintaining contact altogether, but I kind of feel like they could be actually curious. They could have curiosity into something more if more intent was there. Yeah. I know, Angie. I know, my dear God. La dernière tempête. Oh, my dear gosh. You had so much snow, Angie. Like, you had so much more than we did. It was absolutely crazy. I know. It was nuts. I do have to say, in the last month, we have exponentially, I have so much snow. It's amazing. I have so much. But I know that the last storm was quite chaotic for you guys. Like, way too much. He said he's going to talk to you later. Well, Elaine, I mean, if it's something who's interesting for you, I say okay. But if it's not anybody who's interesting for you, then don't do it. Don't go along with it, sweetie pie. If you're not feeling good with it, don't do it. If you're not interested, don't do it. Don't do things you don't want to do, my love. All right? That's the basics of love. Don't do things that you don't want to do. All right. All righty. Hold on just 1 second. And you want to focus on work, then that's what you got to do, my sweetie pie. All right, so hold on just one second. I'm going to come and see my beautiful Angie. Good night, my beautiful Elaine, sweetie. Angie, here we go. Let's go see what we've got. Mathias, ça ne tentait pas d'aller dehors, finalement?
C'est bon.
Ok, je n'avais pas demandé. C'est correct. Il est tard. All right, so your job is talking about letting people go again in June. Is he pleased with the support that you're providing him? And a wall closet, space in bedroom. Your meeting you're looking to go on, find if you want to find more space into your bedroom. Is that what your last question is? Like you're renovating and this is what you're looking for? Okay. Alrighty. We're going to start off with a job and we're going to move on forward. Mimi's going to be on up next, by the way. So we're going to start with, is your job secure with potential layoffs in June? Okay, how's the Reno going to go together in the cell? Okay. Because you finished off with space into the bedroom. And I was wondering if you're wondering if you do this or if you do that, if you're going to have enough space or more space into your bedroom. Okay, got it. We're going to go here for this one. So let's start off with this one. Sweet dreams, my dear, beautiful Elaine, love. Angie, sweetie, this job, my God, eh? It's always having its ups and its downs and its tops and its turns. And there's like cutoffs all over the place. It's been going off for quite some time. Okay. Okay, Judgment coming on in reverse. For our Temperance popping on through. And our beautiful Four of Wands. All right. I'm actually going to say I know that the discussions about the layoffs and everything can be a million times unsettling, can stress you out every single day. But I feel like your job security is quite fine. I don't see you losing your job or being demoted or changing or having, I don't see anything of the such happening. The reason being is because your role aligns with the company's current priorities, and I feel like you've been consistently delivering the value. You've been consistently sending on out what it is that you need to send on out to maintain the strong relationship with your team, with their leadership. I feel like all of this could actually work really, really quite well into your favor. So I'm going to say continue to stay quite adaptable and proactive, and that's only going to continue to strengthen your position. And I don't see anything happening in any kind of a way, sweetie. So, is your job secure? I will definitely say yes. Allô? Ouais? Ben, je sais pas. Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Il s'endort. C'est vrai, t'as raison. Mais laisse-le. C'est correct? Ok. À tantôt, mon beau. Tu peux garder la porte ouverte si tu veux, la télé fermée de l'autre bord. À tantôt. C'est bon. Is Robin pleased with the support that you're providing while covering for your coworker? We're going to go and see that. Exactly, my beautiful. Now, is Robin pleased with the support that you're providing while covering for your coworkers altogether? Our Ten of Pentacles coming on through. Yes, I'm actually going to say that I feel as though Robin appreciates your support an awful lot, especially in different type of tasks. I feel like you handle different type of tasks into a very efficient kind of a way where communication has been always really quite smooth. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, I feel as though his satisfaction is there. I feel like you are showing the strength. I feel like you're showing your professionalism into the relationship of the whole of the support that you're doing at this moment in time. So I'm going to say 100% yes, you are definitely appreciated in a million different kind of ways. You seem to give that foundation that we need. You seem to give that reassurance that we need. We don't have to wonder. We don't have to worry. We know that it's going to be done, and we know it's going to be done in a nice, I'm going to say, proactive kind of a way. So good for you, my love. Yes. I love that you and your boyfriend are thinking of going back into Belgium for 3 weeks in late September. I kind of feel like it is going to be happening. There's no doubt about it, but I feel like it's going to be into late September, maybe beginning October. So, yeah, like I'm seeing somewhere around the 21st of September, and add yourself maybe all the way until maybe the 12th or something of October, or 11th of October is what I'm seeing. So I'm definitely going to have to say a yes. I do believe that you're going to be able to do it. I believe you're going to be able to work on through into your work schedules to make it happen. I feel like the finances will also align. And you know what? It's a perfect time to actually go at that time of year because people are back from their holidays. It's not quite as hot. You know, everything is open. Everything is going quite well. It's not overcrowded. And it's not going to end up costing you an arm and a leg. So I'm going to say absolutely no problem with it whatsoever. Like I said, I see somewhere around the 21st of September until maybe like the 12th of October. The 23rd. Okay, so I'm not far when I'm talking about the 21st. Okay, good. Yeah, a fortnight next year. Yes, why not? It's all good. It's all good, my beautiful. You have to take as much time as you possibly can, my beautiful. Honestly, as much as you possibly can. May it be just to go to travel. May it be to go and see the family. No matter what the reason is, go and enjoy yourself. Honestly, you work so hard. You do so much. You've got to have some beautiful moments, you know, into the in-between event. Yeah, I wasn't looking at the chat when I saw that, and I'm like, hey, look at that. Hey, Julie, you're back. Julie, don't go too far. You'll be up in like 2-3 minutes, okay? Are the renovations in the sell your condo in 2027 to go well? They will. Let's go see. The point of the renovations is to go and to sell your condo more expensive, and it's standing on out into the other maybe condos that are close on by or something of the such, right? Because of the renos. Look at that, our 4 of Wands coming on through, and you're moving on out. I actually feel like this is going to be happening either late. Well, I actually see like a sell of the condo for the moment. It could change because it's in a long time from now. It depends when you do the renovations and everything as such. But I'm seeing like these renovations and these things happening into like the fall of 2026. But I actually see like a possible selling of the condo somewhere like into the month of December 2026, which would be a move most likely into the spring, like April or May or something of 2027. I feel like renovating the areas such as, you know, your kitchen, your bathroom, your bedroom, all that closet space is all going to enhance your condo's value altogether. Make sure that you do find some reliable contractors, of course. Manage the timeline and your budget because, oh my God, you know. But absolutely, I feel like things are going to go smoothly, and I feel like you are going to be able to sell it, like I said. probably in December 2026, probably moving into the spring of 2027. And nothing has been changing since 2006, right? What are you talking about? The attention seeking is strong with the force of this one? What are you talking about, Juan-san? Oh my dear God, I am not following you. You're going to be absolutely fine, my beautiful Angie. You are going to do whatever it is that is necessary to do, and it will sell, and you will sell it a really good price because of everything that you're going to be doing. So it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable while they're actually doing all the work. But other than that, it's going to be absolutely fantastic, my love. So yes, it will be sold. You will be able to go on, move on out to find your place, a new place that's just yours and your boyfriend's, my sweet love. I don't foresee any problems into anything that you've actually asked me tonight. So I'm going to say you had a really good reading. I am going to give you an angel message, however. Know that you are guided and supported by the divine. I need you to trust into the flow of life, and I need you to know that every step that you take is leading you closer to your beautiful purpose. Your heart is full of love, and your spirit is strong. The angels are surrounding you with light, encouraging you to release any fear or doubt. Everything is unfolding as it should, and your path is truly blessed. Keep moving on forward with faith, knowing that the universe is aligning into your favor. And I know how stressed you are because of work, but I know that you've been stressed for quite some time because everything has been happening and all the cutoffs. But I'm going to put it this way. In regards to work, Angie, you're like indispensable. You are like one of the very best that they do have. I don't even want you to worry about your position in any kind of way, shape, or form. So do not stress yourself out about that. Yes. Just stay closer to Quebec and New Brunswick, right? No, my sweetie pie, you're good, my love. You're good, my beautiful Angie. Unless something happens from here till then, I don't see any problems. You always do have to be a little bit careful, there's no doubt about it, but I don't see any impediments that are stopping you to actually go on vacation. So I'm going to say go ahead with it, sweetie. Not a problem. Oh, that's what you're talking about, Juanson. Okay, I missed a whole bunch of it. Yeah. Beautiful Angie. Bless you, sweetie. Je te souhaite une excellente soirée. Que la neige fonde le plus rapidement possible. Demain, nous avons comme du 6 degrés, alors vous allez peut-être avoir du 7, 8, peut-être 9. Ça va être le temps de sortir les t-shirts. So enjoy the warmth of the day tomorrow. Maybe it'll help clear up those sidewalks that they haven't cleaned up yet in Montreal. And stay safe, my lovely. I am sending you so much love, my beautiful Angie. Passe une excellente soirée, puis on se revoit bientôt. S'il y a quoi que ce soit, tu sais toujours où me rejoindre. Yes. Quoi?
Non, ça a l'air quelqu'un.
À qui?
Français.
Ah oui, c'est vrai. C'est un de mes subscribers qui sont à Montréal. Matthias is spying on me. Yeah, me too. Oh my God, Angie. So much. Quoi?
Moi, je dois manger dans le salon.
Ah ouais, je sais que tu joues à ton...
Parler d'ici.
Ouais, tu m'entends parler en bas, hein? Ouais. Matthias is spying on us. He's like, who are you talking to French to on the channel? Oh, we don't have rain for tomorrow. I think it's just like 6 degrees. I guess it's going to be coming on over. What is that? Now you wish that you're dating the other Mike? This French one, right? Oh my God, that is so funny. Ah, ben, je vais t'expliquer ça dans 2 minutes, mon grand. Yeah, he is. He is our secret mod. Yeah, he definitely. Alright, MZ, I'm coming out over to see you. Yeah, like he's downstairs playing his VR and he's just following the conversation all the way up here. I don't know how he's doing. I don't know. Yeah, ouais, ça va bien. Angie, wishing you a lovely evening. Une très belle soirée à toi, ma belle. Fais attention. Not that we want to create you any problems, my beautiful. We're going to continue in English now. Oh my God, Angie, c'est l'homme de la maison. Oui, c'est vrai. He's such a sweetie pie. And he just turned, Angie, he just turned 12 4 days ago. Yes, my little boy turned 12. All right. Merci beaucoup, ma belle Angie. Sending you much love, sweetie. Ça me fait plaisir, mon grand. All right, so let me go and see over here. Juanson, il dit que t'es le secret mod, Mathias. Ouais. T'es le modérateur secret.
I don't work for moderation.
No.
Playing my VR.
Yeah, we know you're playing your VR. All right. I know. You heard that too, right, Julie? Yeah, that's Matthias for you. Yeah, his English is really good.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. He's answering you guys from the living room downstairs. Oh, t'es dans le salon à côté. Oh, that's why he's spying onto us, guys. He's not onto the bottom floor. He's like onto another floor not too far. That's why.
Second floor.
Quoi?
The second floor.
Yeah, okay. He's on the second floor, not on the third. That's what's going on. You were on the third. He's on the second. He's just spying on us. All right, hold on. Let me go and get to your questions. And strangely, the other two are so quiet tonight. Ariel is hiding underneath her blankets doing, I believe, on another platform, she's doing things. Or let's say on a platform. No, we can't say it. We can't say it.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, that's it. Hey, Aja, nice to see you.
Cancel us, YouTube.
Yeah, that's it.
It's not sponsored.
Angie says t'es un petit comique, Mathias. Oh, Nacho Monster's not far. She's hiding underneath her blankets.
She's gonna dig.
Oh, now she's upset at me. Look what you've done, Juanson. Ah la la. All right, MZ, here we go. Oh, see, I have to stop. Now she's upset. MZ, here we go. I'm changing subject. Creating discord into my house here, guys. Here we go for MZ. Okay. Oh, you're such a sweetie pie. Sean, il fait dire bonne fête, mon beau.
Merci.
He says thank you.
Or thank you.
Or thank you. There you go.
If you don't speak French.
Yeah, no, yeah. I know, but you don't want to bring her out of her shell, Juanson. She gets nasty. All right, let's go and see what we've got. Oh, Sean says merci, Mathias. In French, ouais, il parle des petits bouts français et des petits bouts espagnols. He's following you. All right, so you can't hide, Mathias.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
no.
Where am I then?
In the living room next to me.
No.
Yes.
No.
All right. I do like your question, MC. I like it. It's good. Let's go and see. Oh wait, let me go and add on in Ajat. Ajat is going to be on up next. Then we're going to go and see Mimi. We're going to be closing up the lives at 10:30, so in 9 minutes. Okay, my loves. So I do like the question altogether. So, who is more interested? This is you've never asked that question. No, never. Okay. I'm actually going to have to say, as much as interesting as this question, I feel as though Mike actually perceives that there's a very strong emotional bond between you guys. But as for the actual balance of love, I feel that he kind of feels, because he's investing his way into a little bit of a different kind of way than you do, he doesn't necessarily express his feelings. You express yours a little bit more. It's kind of difficult to actually see who is loving who more. I'm actually going to have to say, I feel as though he deeply, deeply does love you, but I feel like he is very reserved. I feel like he is very cautious in actually showing it to you. So if I'm going to pick who loves who more, I'm actually going to say, as much as you do love him and you care for him and you do absolutely everything for him, I'm going to say he's really just kind of quite good at hiding it, because I actually believe that it is him. He is not only loving you and wanting to be with you and wanting to spend the rest of his days with you, but he is also doing counseling. He is also changing himself. He's doing meditation. He's changing a lot of his practices. He's focusing. He's removing barriers. He's doing a lot of inner changes to himself that most people would never even actually do. So I'm definitely going to have to say, who is more interested? I'm definitely going to have to say you're both interested, but who loves who more at this moment in time? As much as you're kind of almost kif, I'm going to actually say him. So I'm going to say that he is the one who is loving you a little bit more at this time, specifically because he is doing a lot of modifications upon his heart and soul and his development to be able to be good enough to be with you, because he feels that he must do that in order to be in a relationship with you. Otherwise, he wouldn't do it, and he wouldn't do it for anybody else. Absolutely, Sean. Yeah. Exactly, Julie. It is him. He's the one who believes that he does. And he is also the one, and that's why he's also the one who believes that he must do something more, that he must work upon himself more, that he must show it to you more, that he is the one who must make those movements at the very same time. So yes, no doubt about it. A very nice question altogether, by the way. We are going to put a timestamp over here for our dear friend Ajat. Let's go right over here like this. Okay. And then we're going to go, oh, I didn't put a timestamp, did I? Let's go put a timestamp at 1:19. I will see you later, my beautiful Julie. So Ajat we have over here, who is going to be at 1:19. Have a lovely day, dear Sean. Enjoy your Pepsi and your new t-shirt, sweetie pie. You definitely can, my dear Toka fan. You definitely can, sweetie. Thank you so very much, my love. It's nice to see you, sweetie. We will give you a timestamp, however, if you do stick around. Because you're at work. All right. I was going to say you're going to be up soon. But okay. You will definitely have your timestamp, sweet love. Let me just go and make sure that your question is there, okay? Just one moment. Yeah, I don't have your question. Just leave me your question, okay, sweetie? And you'll have a timestamp, my love. Yeah, just let us know what you would like to know. And we've got you. Ajahn, sweetie pie, what's happening for you in finances? Here we go. Finances. What are we picking on up? Okay, sweetie. The month of March is looking like a month where there's a potential growth, but I feel like there's lacking a little bit in opportunities, which is kind of interesting, right? The lack of opportunities doesn't mean no opportunities. It means that there is less than there is usually. So you could have some good opportunities that could be coming your way, and if they do, I need you to grab onto them. You could have some financial potential growth that could be coming your way, but in order for you to actually do that, you're going to have to kind of take a step back. You're going to have to assess, and then you're going to have to move on forward with your decision. I feel like there's going to be, financially speaking, I feel like you have to be careful a little bit for the following months. Maybe to try to kind of budget things more carefully. I feel like there could be some type of unexpected cost that could arise. Now, when I say within the following few months, I know that you're talking about the month of March. I'm going to say March, April, and May. I want you to be careful for the spending, for the budget. There's something somewhere that's going to end up popping on through that you're not really necessarily thinking about. That's probably going to end up costing you somewhere between $400 to $500, but I don't know quite what it is. But there's something around that amount of money that's going to be coming on up. However, I'm going to say your ability to handle those situations, they're going to be quite fine. I feel like you're going to manage your resources quite well. I feel like I said into the beginning when I said that there's going to be opportunities, but you're going to have to go and seize them. There's less than there usually is, but there is going to be some. When I said potential growth, this is it. If you manage your resources well, I also feel like there's going to be a somewhat of an abundance. So there's some type of money that's also coming into you, or coming your way, not into you, but onto your way. So I need you to just really be careful about the funds that you are using. I don't want you necessarily to have any stress in any kind of a way. I feel like March is going to end on quite a positive note. I'm just going to say maybe a couple little ups here and a couple little downs. So March, nothing. Honestly, the month of March is pretty darn good. I feel like it's more into the month of April or May where there's that $400 to $500. Other than that, I'm going to say things are fairly stable. They're going quite well. I don't see any, big expenses or anything of the such. Your job is stable. You do have different type of little opportunities to go and gather a little bit more money. It could be within overtime or different type of projects. But other than that, I'm actually going to say great stability, my love. Thank you for posting, Toga Fans, sweetie. Sweet dreams, Diane. And thank you, Lilith, for posting. We're going to go and see Mimi, and then we're going to go and see Toka Fans. So Mimi is over here. Ajat, many blessings sent out to you. Let me know if there's anything else, okay? Whenever you do get your reading, sweetie. So at 1 hour 24 for Mimi, but then we're going to go and see Toka Fan. I'm just going to go and... Oh, I think you sent me an email. Yeah, you did. Okay. Okay. One.
Quoi?
Je sais pas. Ça va?
Oui.
Okay. Ça va, Mathias?
Oui.
Okay. Okay, so Mimi. You talked a little bit, but nothing too much, right? This morning when you woke up? I know. You know when you kind of wake up into the morning and you think, oh, F this, I don't want this no more. This is too complicated, it's too painful, too annoying. I get it. It ends up, if you end up not doing anything about it and just kind of end up doing what it is, it'll end up kind of leaving is what will happen. But it does end up being, you know, kind of annoying into a certain kind of a way. Okay, hold on. So, let's go and see. What are his current thoughts on his current feelings for you altogether? Current thoughts and feelings for you. He's always balancing things. That's where he's at. That's what he does. He balances stuff a little bit all over the place. What I would basically say for you is this. I feel like he's into a place of emotional distance, not necessarily because he doesn't care, but because I feel like he is actually feeling uncertain. I'm going to say preoccupied. I feel like his silence actually reflects a lot of his internal conflict rather than an actual lack of action. Now, does he actually have the urge to see you or want to see you or to see each other, any type of movement? Right now at this moment, I feel like he's I don't feel like he's prioritizing the actual meeting on up. He's got his own distractions. He has his own emotional state. You have yours. I don't feel like this is something that he's necessarily looking forward to. He would like to, but he's not looking for it. He's not searching for it. He doesn't necessarily have that lack of feeling towards. I feel like for him, the actual connection of just kind of talking and knowing that you're there and you're still hanging on for him is plenty enough. Well, now we have to be careful about the replying, by the way. Does he miss you? He does miss you. But into his own way, honestly. Sometimes he doesn't always reply to the others neither. I know that often we think, oh, you know, he replies to everybody else, but he doesn't reply to me. But he kind of does the same thing to the other people. He doesn't always reply to the other people neither. It's just that into your mind you think he's not replying to you, but he's replying to them. But it's really not the case at all. He's doing the exact same thing that he's doing with you, but with other people. He's not always replying. He replies on back when it's good for him, and it's when it's convenient. For him, love at this moment is something of a convenience. If it is convenient for him, it is perfect. It is not, then he doesn't do anything about it. It's not a need. It's not a necessity. It's a convenience. It's not something that he wants deeply and treasures and wants to move on forward with it. Absolutely not. You say, does he not want to be with you? Is he treating like it? He's not treating you like an old friend. He still has you onto that shelf. He still has you as that friend with a potential of something. He still has you onto that shelf with a potential of love, with a potential of stocks at some point in time. He still has you there. You haven't gone anywhere. It's just that he's leaving you onto that shelf. He's leaving you there because you're allowing him to leave you there. If you don't want him to be, if you don't want him to leave you onto that shelf, then if you let him know, then he's no longer going to leave you there. He's going to let you go. You're going to get off the shelf. Then you're not going to be in the cycle anymore. But since you are allowing him to do so, whenever he reaches out, you answer back, even if it's been a day, 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, a month. The cycle is he reaches out, you reach out back. He knows you're always there. Is he treating you like an old friend? No, he's treating you like somebody that he loves, that he cares, but that he can't be with. So he's into a place where he can't offer to you what it is that you want. Sometimes he has that emotional distance. And sometimes he wants to be a little bit closer. It really goes within his moods. And you end up, unfortunately, paying the price for it because it's an emotional roller coaster. You say, is there any misunderstandings? No. Would a heart-to-heart talk help? Yeah, it would. But is there any misunderstandings? No. A heart-to-heart conversation could definitely help to kind of clear up the air a little bit. But it's not really going to give you the answers that you want. Because ultimately, he's going to tell you that he can't give you what you want. It's not possible. And then what will you do? What will you answer? How do you want to move on forward? I feel like a heart-to-heart talk is always good, and I will never say no towards it. I just want you to, if you are going to do that type of a conversation, to have some type of a plan. If he says this, what direction am I going to take? If he says that, which direction? May it be the negative, the positive, or the neutral? You need to find a little bit your direction, because otherwise you're going to go there, you're going to have the heart-to-heart conversation, and you're going to go back exactly to the place that you were into in the beginning, which is where you're into now. And he's going to end up, if you have a heart-to-heart type of conversation, he's going to end up kind of backing on up into it, and then you're going to wonder why and what's happening and everything and such, right? You don't really want that. Let me give you some love messages, sweetie. I know it's exhausting. It's exhausting. Because it's never ending. Because he's always kind of pulling at you, taking away, pulling, taking away, pulling, taking away, pulling, taking away. What do you do? What do you do? And your heart is not into a place where you're ready to let go. So you continue to suffer what you've been going through. And that's painful. Messages for you, sweetie. You're onto my mind so much more than I know. I miss the warmth of your presence. My heart feels calmer when you're around. No matter how quiet I get, I still care. You mean more to me than I can ever say. My beautiful, I am sending you so much love, sweetie. SB, you definitely can, sweetie pie. I'm going to say that your questions are most likely into PayPal, my beautiful SB, and thank you so very much for your donation, sweet love. I'm just going to go and see if your questions are there, and they are. Perfect. So you shall have a timestamp in just a few moments, my love. Thank you so very much, sweetie. Wishing you a lovely evening, SB. And Lilith and Juanson, if you want to write that we are closed, you can definitely go ahead with it. We're going to go and see over here our dear friend Tokafan at 1:32. Thank you, my beautiful Lilith. So let's go and pin that one on up. And let's go see. Jay's thoughts towards you today. He's a crush from work. You've been texting, calling a bit more. Okay. Well, let's go see what we've got. So we are with Tokafan. Hello, bébé.
Mais quoi?
Rien, je disais allô à Monsieur Raphaël. Parce que je pensais qu'il allait dormir, le beau petit garçon.
Là, il finit.
Non. J'ai juste venu donner un bisou à Raphaël, ben je sais qu'il va s'endormir. Mouah.
Hello again, guys.
Il t'aime aussi. Ouais. Il t'aime aussi, cocotte.
C'est une parole.
Ouais, c'est ça, hein? Alright, so. Hein?
Première place.
Ah, c'est beau, bébé.
Dans un jeu.
Alrighty, hold on. I went to give a kiss to Raphael on CNL because I know he's going to fall asleep any moment now. Alright, so Tokafan, let's go see what's happening with Jay. Let's do that. All right. ça va tomber, hein, Minou? Alright. It kind of sounds like Jay is appreciating your presence, but not your presence, but your presence a little bit more than you actually realize. Especially since there's more texting and calling, even if it is still in regards to work, that it is work related. I kind of feel like there's that genuine comfort, there's that interest that is there to kind of engage into a more frequent kind of a way. Even if he's not feeling all that well, I get it. I'm going to say that today I feel as though I'm feeling more gratitude. I'm feeling more lighthearted towards a connection. I feel like he feels that it's easy to actually talk to you. Yes, I know that you're talking a lot about work topics, but he feels comfortable speaking with you. I feel like the consistent communication between both of you is actually building more warmth. And even more than actually both of you are probably even realizing altogether. So I'm basically going to have to say over here, I feel like this person does like you. I really do. I feel as though there is definitely some interest that is there, but I feel like we do have some stress. Like if we could actually get like a meeting, get a date, get something of such, kind of break the ice, I feel like we'd be really, really happy about that. Because I actually feel like we've been stressed about it. But the only thing is that I don't necessarily feel that your crush is going to be making a movement at this moment. I don't see him making a movement. I see him kind of feeling stressed, kind of feeling a little bit overwhelmed. So we're continuing within the conversation and we're texting a little bit more and talking a little bit more, but we're still kind of keeping a little bit work related. But it doesn't mean that we're not interested in anything else. This person is truly curious about you. They truly do like you. I'm not going to say necessarily that they have a crush onto you. I wouldn't, but they are interested into you. They would like to get to know you better, but they don't really know how to move on forward with it. So they're a little bit kind of ambiguous into it. Do I move forward? Do I not move on forward? How do I do it? Is it going to create any problems within the workplace? So there's a lot of stress that is related to it. I'm going to say if things continue onto the same path, probably within the following 3 to 4 weeks, Jay will actually end up making some type of movement to break the ice to make something happen. So I'm going to say the current energies is beautiful curiosity, a little bit of stress, a lot of want and desire, but not really knowing where all of this is going to be going. So we're kind of taking a little bit step by step, seeing where all of this is going to go. Keep your energy completely open. And if everything continues into the way that it's going, probably within, I'm going to say from here to the end of the March, you're probably going to end up having some type of date or some type of opening with your crush, my love. So I'm going to say towards you, good for you, Tokafan. Keep me updated. And let's go see our beautiful friend, SB. SB, I'm going to go and get your questions. SB is going to be at 138. Let's do this. And SB, I have to go in PayPal. All right, let's go and see what we've got for SB. Tavaro? Okay. Up next is going to be Watson. I'm just going to go and make sure everything is okay into PayPal. 1 second. Yeah, everything is good, guys. So up next is going to be Watson. I'm going to log out over here. And PayPal. All right. Okay. What happened? What happened, sweetie? I'm saying what happened because I'm getting like chaotic energy. If it hasn't happened yet, it's onto its way. Hopefully it will not come onto its way and we'll be able to kind of pass on through it. I know that everything is going to be okay until the very ending of it all, but there's like a lot of emotions that are there. I feel as though V-Taurus has much deeper feelings than what is actually being openly expressed at this moment. I feel as though normally this person shows their affection through consistency rather than words, but I kind of feel like they're not doing it at this moment. I feel like B is keeping you into their life, but kind of into a subtle kind of a way. Like nothing is clear, nothing is completely open. I feel like this person values you so much more than what they're actually letting you know, but I feel like there's a lot of cautiousness. I feel like they're trying to understand, how to move on forward, their emotions. I feel like they're having some issues actually revealing their emotions at the very same time. So there's a lot of, I want to say a lot of things, but don't know how to say them, and therefore I'm keeping them all within. And that's really, really quite stressful. So I'm basically going to say there's a certain level of stress, of anxiety that is there. There is a certain amount of, I want to speak my mind, say how I'm feeling, what I want, what I desire. I want to open on up more, but there's that lingering fear that is there of like a rejection or not necessarily getting what we want back in return. So yeah, I'm definitely going to say a nice deep conversation could be good for both of you guys, no matter what type of situation you're in at this moment, because I feel like the energy is very pulling. There's that stress and there's that anxiety, but there is so much love and desire at the same time. But it's like we're having problems kind of fusioning them and making sense within them. There's definitely a communication issue that is happening within this. So if this resonates and you're able to have some type of a talk, of a communication to open on up things, that would be perfect. Because there's a lot of things that are not being said, and there's some really, really deep feelings. There's deep love, there's deep intentions, but there's deep fears. That's what I'm going to say. Love, intentions, but fears. And lack of communication, or miscommunication. Messages, my love. I think about you so much more than I show. You make things sometimes a little bit easier, even on hard days. There's something about you that simply keeps me drawn in. I value the connection that we have, even if I don't always say it. My life is not as together as it seems. I want you to know that I simply cannot stop thinking about you. And I do want you. But I'm also becoming a better person. SB, my beautiful love. If there's anything I can do, I know you're not here, I know that you're working, write me an email. Let me know. All right? I'm sending you much love, sweetie pie. Juanson, let's go see your googly that never came in, but that came in really, really quite light. You've been resting today. Oh, Allah. Have you been watching You? Have you? Because it's coming out soon. Well, not quite, but kind of soon. Just wondering if you're catching on up. All right. Here we go for our dear Hanson. Alrighty, so let me continue to read. But it's been a nice day. The weather is warm, but with cold breeze. I'm looking to 100. Watson, was your air conditioner ever fixed? I'm just curious. You were so hot, like you were dehydrated hot. Was your air conditioning ever fixed from last summer? Like you gave up onto it. I'm wondering if it's been fixed ever since. Oh, look at that! Starting season 3 of You. Good for you, sweetie. I don't know how many seasons there are. I don't know, but good for you. You're doing good. Ain't it not a fantastic series? Oh la la. It wasn't fixed. It was never fixed, right? Oh my dear God. Okay, you gotta get it fixed before the heat comes on back, because then nobody's gonna come and fix it after. Yeah, I know. You is so twisted. It's fantastic, ain't it? I would love to talk to you about the fact that, the main star is kind of Saki, but I'll keep that for Lilith. But yeah, that being said, Love it. I don't even know what happens in season 3. I don't remember. I should probably binge watch all of them just to, put myself back into the whole mood of the whole thing. So, how is Elizabeth doing today? Her thoughts on her energy towards you. All together, here we go. Just 1 second. All right. Elizabeth's waiting for you to come and see her quickly. Very, very quickly. She's waiting for some type of an offer. That being said, I'm going to say she seems to have a little bit of a mix of calm and reflective, beautiful energy towards you today. There's that warmth into her thoughts when it comes towards you. A little bit like that. I'm going to say into those beautiful moments. I feel like she is not quite ready to express it, but she definitely has that beautiful soft spot for you into her heart. I feel as though she has been thinking about you, but I feel like she's been thinking about more of an action. Let's make some type of an action. How can we make something happen? Everything of the such. So I feel like she's into a place where there is a lot of love. I feel like there's a lot of attention. I feel like there's a lot of desire. And I also feel like there's a lot of intrigue. Like she asks herself a lot of questions about you. What are you thinking? What are you wanting? What are your desires? Have you changed your mind? There's a million different questions that she's asking into her mind. Like you probably have a different, million different questions that are into your mind also. Basically, she wants to know what you truly want. That's what she wants to say to you. What do you truly want from me? Her thoughts about you altogether, you're sweet, you're kind, and you're loving. Honestly, you seem to have the beautiful and the pure soul. And I'm going to say she's not wrong at it. Other than that, what you need to know is that things for her are doing fairly good. She's a little bit kind of binded, emotionally speaking, within family. There's a lot of things that are kind of happening within her family. I feel like she's a little bit tired. I feel like she's a little bit exhausted. So she's dealing with a lot of things. I feel like into her family, she's the one who kind of deals with a lot of things and kind of juggles everything at the same time. And sometimes it becomes energetically really just kind of draining for her. So altogether, Elizabeth today, she's doing good. She's calm. She's good. Her energy towards you is a loving, peaceful energy, an openness energy, being open to new activity, new openings, new conversations. Into your general reading, you're going to have a couple little challenges coming on through for you this week. Not big ones, little tiny little ones. Like little grains of salt along the way, but they're still a grain of salt. So there is a little bit of a challenge that is coming your way, but nothing much more. You're going to pass on through, and it's almost like you're not even going to take a detour. You know exactly what the challenge is, and you're going directly to go and fix it. Other than that, you're working onto your stability. Nothing else is really going to be happening. Things are going quite smoothly for you. If we go and see what's happening in love, getting her clothes. All right, actually, you know what? In love, I'm going to say over here, I'm getting a lot of sweetness. I'm getting a lot of love. I'm getting a lot of closeness. I'm getting a lot of care. So I'm basically going to say towards you in love, you've got forward movement. There's no backing on back, like backing on back. You can't say that. There's no returning into the past. You are where you are, and you're slowly evolving towards different steps. So let's embrace whatever opportunities and chances actually come your way and her way to open up doors. Oh bébé, tu vas t'endormir. Raphaël, tasse-toi, tu vas tomber ta tête. Tasse ta tête, bébé. Merci. Merci, mon petit minou. Now, if we go for an angel message, your angels are encouraging you to stay quite patient and to trust divine timing, love, and connection. They don't need to be rushed. What is meant for you will go quite naturally. Keep nurturing the bond with kindness and authenticity, and you're going to see it flourish. We're going to go and see over here for the Book of Tarot. Tu vas faire des tutos, bébé? Non, pas toi, Popoune. L'autre à côté de toi. Le Raphaël. Quoi? Tu veux ça? Ten of Cups. The answer is yes, and have fun and share with others. Also very beautiful. I'm liking, I'm accepting, I'm taking. Messages. Let's get to some beautiful messages. So hold on. Messages. Let's go like this. You make me smile more than you know. Even when we aren't talking, I still think about you. You bring a sense of peace to my day. And I wonder sometimes if you realize how much I enjoy your presence. No matter how busy life gets, you are never far away from my thoughts. I know it was nice, wasn't it? I know. You did, T-Rex. We're just leaving at this moment, my love, but T-Rex trucking. I know there's always a delay into everything that I say, but I'm still going to send you some love, sweetie. See you tomorrow, my beautiful T-Rex and trucking, sweetie. I hope that you're doing good. I hope your dad's doing good too, my love. Into the meanwhile, I will say good night and sweet dreams to everybody. We shall see each other tomorrow at our usual time, so 8 p.m. Blessings. If there's anything, you guys can always reach me by email. Love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.